Hi there. So I'm back and I'd like to do a really quick little tutorial on how I make these little tea bag roses. I'll bring one up so you can see it. Oh, it's not focusing. There you go. So cute. So, and they're very, very tiny. Anyways, I make them out of tea bags, and so I'm going to show you how I do it. So here's a used tea bag. I just used it this morning for my favorite Ruby Chai, and love it. It's an herbal tisane. I think they call it tisane. Caffeine free. And it's, what do I want to say? Fair trade, that's it. Okay, so I use, now that you know what type of tea I drink, here's the bag. So I pull off the little tag with the string, and I put it in this little jar. I'm going to save them in the jar. I've been saving them, but then they wind up in odd little containers around my space, so I've decided to put them in a little jar because I love making these. So first thing that you do is you take the little staple out, and they're really easy to pry open. It's no problem. Some say it's better to wait. I guess you can wait until the bag is dry. It doesn't seem to really matter to me. So you just unfold the top of the bag, and then voila, it opens up to a long tube, and then there's this little seam, and you just want to open the bag and pull it apart along the seam. So you're opening it out. And dump out the tea. And this tea, by the way, I've been putting it on my rose bushes for years, and it's amazing because I guess of the high acid content or something, but maybe it's just psychological, but it seems that it's good for my roses. So anyhow, so the gist of it is you have a little bit of, there's some grains left on it, so you just go and rinse it, and once it's rinsed, spread it out on your counter on a paper towel or a tea towel or whatever you like to absorb some of the excess, and they'll dry and they'll look like this. So it's a tea stained piece of, I don't know, it's papery. Beautiful anyway, like tissue paper. So I have a little stack here, and so I can keep making them. So what I do is I'll take one, and I'm going to just back off a teeny weeny bit for you here so you can get the whole, there we go. So you cut just up the middle, lengthwise. Okay. And I'm also going to use some Scotch Quick Dry. I tried it with a glue gun and it's crazy. It just burned my fingers, and I had too much glue and it was too thick, and I tried it with the end of my awl, applying the glue with the end of my awl, and the awl stuck in the paper and tore it, and so ultimately I went with the Scotch, and it certainly works really well. I like it because it's got the skinny little applicator, so and it glues down quickly. Plus, you could stand it upside down in its little lid, which is just terrific. So you don't have to always try to find a container to turn it upside down so the glue's in the end. So anyway, glue, glue, glue. So you take your piece of tea paper and fold it in half. And then what I like to do is start with a little dab of glue on the inside upper corner where the fold is, and fold it down. Fold it down. And then just start rolling. It's kind of finicky. Roll and apply a little glue. Yep. And just keep going. Applying glue to the bottom of the rose, to the the stem, I guess you would say. And rolling. Apply, roll, apply, roll. I'll bring you in a little closer now so you can see a little better. So I'm just really just pinching it between my fingers. Putting a little glue. Rolling. Glue. Roll. And so on to the end. I tried making these flowers without folding the paper, and I just found them a little too, I don't know, unfinished. This way I like the result better, so that's what I'm doing. Oops, that was a bit much glue, so I'll just roll it a little bit further. And you just pinch and tuck as you go until you come to the end. And they're really just a sweet little flower shape. Okay. And I'm just going to roll it between my fingers just to kind of compress the paper at the base, and so it holds together. And then when you go to apply it to a card or whatever, you can cut off the excess, and there you go. So that's another little handmade tea bag rose for me to add to my Tussie Mussy. There are quite a few in here. So I hope you try this. It's they're elegant, I think. They're just lovely. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.